Center, the home of human spaceflight and home to more than 10,000 dedicated men and women who work here. This isn't an exhibit or a theme park. This is the real thing. I'm Gene Cernan, Apollo astronaut. It is with great pride and pleasure that I welcome you on this tour. What makes the Johnson Space Center special is that the elite men and women who go into space what makes it successful is the teaming of the astronauts and the people who support them. From the largest indoor underwater training facility in the world to the operation of the largest orbiting science the International Space Station. Johnson Space Center has always been on the leading edge of discovery and innovation. I was the last human ever to have set foot on the moon, but not for long. Right here and now, the men and women of JSC are working on a new generation spacecraft for human spaceflight. It is indeed an exciting time to be here. On this tour, you will share and experience the spirit and the history that is the Johnson Space Center. Welcome.
We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills.
John F. Kennedy gave this rousing speech at Houston's own Rice University in 1961. Spurred on by then Vice President Lyndon Johnson, the university had donated this land for construction of a new NASA center. NASA's brain trust and some carefully selected fighter pilots set up shop in these humble buildings. It was built to look like a college campus, to encourage a spirit of collaboration and innovation, a tradition that continues today. We're now approaching Rocket Park. We'll take a closer look at the rockets on the way back. For now, take yourself back to the year 1967. The Monkees' I'm a Believer was a #1 single, but the political climate was not so upbeat. 500,000 American soldiers were stationed in Vietnam, and tensions of the Cold War were running high. The space program was under immense pressure to get a man to the moon before the end of the decade. On January 27, 1967, tragedy struck the Apollo program. Flight Director Gene Kranz remembers that day.
We were in mission control, testing the Apollo Command and Service rocket. The test that day hadn't been going very well. We had problems with communications, we had problems with life support.
A flash fire broke out in the command module. 3 astronauts, Virgil Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee, died in the accident.
And we wrote 2 words into our vocabulary in mission control: tough and confident. Tough meaning we will never again shirk from our responsibilities because we are forever accountable for what we do, or in the case of Apollo 1, what we failed to do. Confident, we'll never again take anything for granted because as a team, failure in mission control is never an option.
Investigations after the fire led